So right off the bat, they hit you with this little bumper thing. It's like, don't spoil the movie, which is exactly why I'm going to spoil the movie right now, actually. 3, 2, 1. There was the end credit scene. In the end credit scene, they're like, erase all of Robotnik's files. He never existed. And then the other person's like, okay, but while we were doing that, we found this other thing from 50 years ago. And as soon as you hear 50 years ago, if you know, like, oh, Shadow, oh, the Ark. Yeah, and they show Shadow. He's lightning in his eyes. You should probably get that checked out. And yeah, the next movie's going to be about Shadow, which is kind of weird, because I thought that they would hold off on that, but I guess not. All right. I thought the next movie was going to be about Metal Sonic or something. I don't know. Maybe it will be. Maybe, like Eggman's going to have his Metal Sonic, and there's going to be the real Sonic, and there's going to be Shadow, and, because, in this movie it was like Sonic versus Knuckles, and in the third movie it's going to be like maybe a three-way, not like that, but, 3 different hedgehogs. I don't know. But this movie was on a scale of 1 to 10. On a scale of 1 to 10, this movie was pretty good out of 10. Yeah. If you like the first movie, you're probably going to like this one a little bit more. I think I liked it a little bit more. By how much, I don't know. It's better. Yeah, I guess it's better. I don't know. I guess one of the things that I was kind of hoping is that they would go to other worlds. It's not. They don't do that, but they do expand on the environments in the film. There's more environments than there were in the first one, which it was just Green Hill at the beginning, then Green Hills, and then just San Francisco, and that's it. In this game, there's like a snowy area, there's a Hawaii area, there's Legends of the Hidden Temple, there's Olmec. But I was kind of hoping, it would be more dimension jumping. The most of a different dimension we see is the Mushroom Planet at the beginning, which I guess isn't Mushroom Hill Zone. I don't know. But, it was pretty good. It was pretty fun. Some jokes landed, some didn't, just like the first one. There's this one part where Eggman does the robot thing from the first movie. He does it again differently, and I thought that was pretty funny. But then he flosses, and I didn't think that was funny. I thought that was bad. But it was basically what I was expecting out of the second movie. It's pretty funny, I guess, how the logo it had tails in it. And then all the marketing's about Knuckles. Because people were excited for that. Let me talk about Knuckles for a second, actually. How they portrayed him in this film, I'm mixed on it. Okay, let me start off with the voice acting. Idris Elba's Knuckles is alright. I think there are a variety of lines that I thought could have been delivered better. I don't know. Sometimes when he was saying something that was supposed to be menacing or serious, it just kind of sounded like he was stuttering over his own words. Sometimes he said something pretty nicely, actually. Like early on, he said something about him being a warrior, and I thought that was delivered really nicely. But then there's other times when he's like, your jokes won't work on me, Sonic. That's what he sounds like. There's some times when he just doesn't, it doesn't land. It's very obvious that he's kind of foreign to voice acting, because it just doesn't work. Tails, on the other hand, Colleen O'Shaughnessy did a fantastic job. Really, really good, obviously. But going back to Knuckles, I'm kind of mixed on how they portrayed him. Because, he's not boom dumb, but he's, a little dumber than the canon Knuckles. Think of Drax from Guardians of the Galaxy. He's on that level of kind of dumb funny. He's a lot like Drax, actually. Lost his family. Both lost their families. It will start off as kind of serious. When they start learning, non-serious concepts, they kind of handle it weirdly. But when he's actually fighting Sonic, that's the cool part. Sonic's being challenged. I think there should have been more of that. What else? Oh, like I said, Tails' voice acting was handled really well. Everything about Tails was handled really well. Honestly, I didn't have any problem with Tails at all. Uh, Gadgets were cool. There was one where he can clone himself to be multiple Tails. Yeah, I thought Tails was really cool. Really cool addition. Helped out Sonic. Helped out Sonic be, a more fleshed out character. It made sense for him to be in the movie. What else? There's this one part of the movie where Eggman is like, I'm all powerful and I'm all seeing, and I thought it was gonna be like, and I'm almighty, because he was in that one movie with Morgan Freeman, Evan Almighty, yeah. And also Gun's in the movie. They made Gun, Gun, as it's known in Riders, Zero Gravity. Yeah, they made that canon. I don't have much to say about that, but it's there. Oh yeah, talk about Eggman. Eggman's the main bad guy, and I don't know. I think I'd have to watch it again just to make sure, but I think like parts of him are weaker and parts of him are stronger in this movie. Like sometimes I think he tries a little too hard to be crazy, and sometimes I think he's just the right amount. He's just the right amount of crazy. Is he funny? He's like, I think he's. I don't know. I think like again, he's like half funnier in the first one and then half funnier in the second one. I think what is weaker about him in this film is his wit. I think he was a lot wittier in the first movie. In the first movie he was like, "No, but thank you for asking." In the second one, I can't remember a single line where I was like, that's pretty smart. Maybe there were a couple in there. For the most part, the dialogue that he was given was like, eh, eh. But his physical comedy is a little bit better than it was in the first one, I think. Because he's going a bit crazier now. It makes sense for him to be a lot goofier. Like I said, that joke from earlier, where he did the robot thing, that made me laugh. Yeah, so maybe it's on purpose. Maybe they made him goofier on purpose. I don't know. But I think some of that wit is missing. And I don't think it should be completely gone. Agent Stone, he opens up a coffee shop, and the coffee shop's name is Mean Bean. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, that was pretty funny. And then I should mention what happens at the end. Yeah, so Eggman, he like inhales. No, he doesn't inhale, but he just kind of becomes one with the Master Emerald, which is on Earth. I don't know why it's on Earth, but it's on Earth. And he becomes a god, and he auto-tunes his voice, and because of that, he's able to make the Death Egg robot. I think it's supposed to be the Death Egg robot out of like scrap, out of metal. He becomes Magneto, but egg Magneto. And so he makes the Death Egg robot. For some reason, I thought it was gonna be just straight up the Death Egg, and I don't know. I remember in the trailers it being the Death Egg, but I guess not. I guess I just saw it wrong. But yeah, he makes the Death Egg robot. It's too powerful, and Sonic almost ends up dying, but he gets saved at the last second, and then he collects the Master Emerald, which is kind of fell. Knuckles punched it out of him, which I think is funny. Also, kind of a reference to Sonic 3. Yeah, because he punches out the emeralds. That's funny. But yeah, he punches out the emerald. Sonic grabs the emerald, but he's heavily injured, and he's saved. And then, just as the Death Egg robot is about to step on him, the Chaos Emeralds come out of the Master Emerald. The Master Emerald just kind of crumbles. You can see the Chaos Emeralds come out of it, and then he becomes a Supersonic at the last second, and the whole theater was like, "Whoa, yeah, Supersonic!" And yeah, it was pretty cool. I like the gags that they used for Supersonic when he's about to punch him and it doesn't work. Yeah. For some reason, I was expecting a Sonic Heroes moment where he gave Sonic and Tails shields, but no, that'd be dumb. Yeah, I like the inclusion of Supersonic. Alluding to things that are gonna come later. It's pretty cool. I was half hoping it would be the Death Egg, just the straight up Death Egg. Star Wars probably can't use that. But I think like if it was the Death Egg, it'd be more impactful because he'd be supersonic in space, and they'd really be able to show off supersonic. Maybe that's what they're gonna do with the third movie. Maybe they're gonna have the Bio Lizard in there and play, live, and learn. Actually, you know what? Let's talk about that. So one of the things that a lot of people, including me, kind of didn't like about the first movie was how little they used Sonic music. They used actual Sonic music. They only used like 2 tracks. They had one song by Hyper Potions, I think Friends, and they had a rendition of Green Hill Zone, piano rendition. So in response to this criticism, Sonic 2 had no game music whatsoever except for Green Hill Zone. This time it wasn't even a rendition, it was just Green Hill Zone, and it was James Marsden's character's ringtone. Okay, great. Uh, there were a couple times in the movie where they had the chance to play a Sonic song, any Sonic song, and they just chose something else. Like that one dance-off section. Like I honestly thought it was gonna play a Sonic song. I don't know why. It would have been a bit early, but I honestly thought it was gonna. Maybe he's gonna play like maybe he's gonna play a Sonic Adventure song. I don't know, or like a Sonic R song or something. But no, it was just that one song, Uptown Funk. Like, okay, that's. I mean, during the dance, he does the Sonic Adventure pose. That's funny, but there were a couple parts in the game, and I keep calling it a game. There were a couple parts in the movie where I thought they could, used Sonic music, including that, the supersonic scene at the end. I don't know, put something there, but no, there was nothing. There was less. There was less Sonic music in this one than there was in the first one. I don't know what's up with that. I don't know where they won't use more, but they should. Especially for the third one, you gotta use live and learn. Oh, and there was this one part where there's like a water truck, and it's called Splash Hills. Get it? Because Splash Hill Zone. And there was also another part where there was water bottles, but it wasn't water. It was soda. I guess it was a lemon lime soda, but it said Chaos Soda, and that that's a reference to Sonic Adventure 2. Also, they canonized the grapes thing. That Knuckles likes grapes. They kept that. That's cool. So I guess there's also lore to talk about. How did the Echidna tribe die? How did that happen? Because in the game it was because of chaos. And chaos came out because of the Emerald, the Master Emerald. Chaos wiped out everybody. But in this one, they're looking for the Master Emerald. So who wiped out the Knuckles? The Echidnas? Was it the owls? I thought Longclaw was the last owl. Was she? Or did I just miss that? I don't know. But and how did Knuckles feel about his tribe dying? He was just kind of left alone after his tribe died. So I wish there was more about that, expanding on how he felt about that instead of him being like, "What's the baseball? What's that?" And I think he was just way too easy to leave behind everything he knew at the end. Like Sonic, it makes sense. Tails a little less. I don't know where he came from. He just kind of came from somewhere. And Knuckles even less than that. At least Tails was bullied where he's from. So here he has like somewhere to not be bullied. But Knuckles is like, where'd he come from? I know he has nowhere to go, but at the beginning of the movie, he showed up with like 3 other guys, like these humanoid alien people. So what happened with them? Like, what was he doing before? What was he doing in that time between his tribe dying and him coming to Earth? Like, the Master Emerald is on Earth, right? Okay, so... Alright, where's Angel Island then? Is there just no Angel Island this time? Okay. That's fine, I guess. And if Shadow's gonna be in the third movie, so isn't his design like based on hieroglyphics of Sonic that Gerald Robotnik found somewhere? Or did I just read that somewhere? That's wrong. I don't know. But then are there hieroglyphics of Sonic on Earth? Did he find them? Are we gonna see that in the third movie? And I just realized that they based the third movie off Shadow. So they could keep it on Earth again. Oh man. Because Sonic Adventure 2 takes place on Earth, and Sonic Shadow Story is all about Earth and the space colony arc. Man. Well, in the third movie, are they going to make it dark? You know, like, are they going to talk about how Gerald Robotnik went crazy and even Eggman's like, whoa, whoa. I don't know. I don't know. But, it was a good movie. I liked it. I think it did its purpose, and I think it was even better than I thought it was going to be. It's not a perfect movie, but it's good. It's enjoyable. It has its length. I think is warranted enough. There's some stuff I think they could have cut out, but at the same time, there's stuff that I wish they would have focused on, like Knuckles and how he feels about his tribe being alone. Being all alone after so long. So there you go. That's what I think. Also, more Sonic music, please, please, please.